Alright, so I figured I'd do a bit of an update on the deck. Made a couple of changes to try to reflect what Mike Hughes did with his GP Phoenix top 8 finish. So I made a couple of tweaks. Some things are still slightly different. So some of the notable changes are a Scavenging Ooze main deck. And then to pull out the Birds of Paradise and replace it with a Mind Stone, and then to get rid of the Talisman. Although it was good with the red and the green and colorless for damage, it's essentially just an artifact version of this Carplusian Forest. And the Mind Stone does have the advantage of some card draw, which is useful later on in the game. Other than that, it's basically the same, with the exception of there's an Endbringer as well. So there's no gods in this one. We're just going to go with straight Eldrazi. We move over to the sideboard. We have a couple of natural states for removal, of course. Some Graveyard Hate package. The Relic of Progenitus wasn't in the last one. Another Scavenging Ooze, because it's a good solid card. Some Artifact Hate. The Pulses were replaced by Kitchen Finks, so the advantage is that there's another body. It does produce less life, but it also is another sort of blocker. And then an extra Crumble to Dust. So that's the quick modification. Let's try it out, see if we can find something good. We've played some Fringe decks, so hopefully with any luck we'll get something that's a little bit more mainstream. So we'll good luck, have fun. We'll close this up. So what do we got off the start? We got a little bit of ramp here. We got 3 lands. We got a solid turn 1 dig play with Ancient Stirrings. So yeah, I think this is it's keepable. He's mulling down to 5 cards, which is not great. Oh. Starting in a bit of a card deficit. We're dealing with maybe some green-red, or just green Tron. I don't know, we will see. Most likely, given how low he was willing to go. Temple almost always is the best choice. Early game, I find. We've played this matchup a couple of times, and it's a bit of a challenge. They get so big so fast. It can be a little bit problematic for us. I think I'm going to try to accelerate. Well, that way if I draw a Thought Knot, I can play it, or I can also get a Reshaper in for some early damage. We've got a couple forests out, so I'm not super scared what's going on here yet. So we got a tower. He's a few turns behind being able to do something truly frightening. He's assembling some pieces, though. We'll cast the cavern for now. Get in with some fast damage here. He's a couple turns away from assembling Tron. Lays down a land. He's got 4. Maybe he's got a Thought Knot. He can pull something. If not, I got another turn to get in another 5 damage before he can bring out anything kind of scary. What are you looking for, buddy? Tron in it. Tron in it. Come on. What do you got, buddy? Oh. Oh, we'll drink some coffee while I wait. I guess that would matter more to you if I was on a webcam, right? You could see the delicious, delicious coffee. Right now, we're just watching this fearful forest. What will he do? He will dismember my reality smasher. Go down another card. Discard the chromatic sphere. I'd really like a reality, or Oblivion Stone. So he's down to a single card. Thought Knots here would be pretty okay right now. Actually, let's do it like this. I think I'm going to bring out the, ooze. I don't know if it's going to be enough to motivate him to blow stuff up. If not, cast something else. I could potentially swing in for 6 next turn with Obligator. If he casts something, it's not Karn or Ugin, I could steal that, so that would be decent. Beat him over the head with it, and that could be game. So I'm interested to see what he does next. Only got 2 cards in hand. Now he needs, does he need 5? He does, so he doesn't have it. So I think I'm gonna go in fast and see if I can get some good damage in before he's able to blow everything up. Let's cast that and bolt him to the face. So he's in lightning bolt range, which is decent. I don't need Karn. Ugin. Realistically, I can't see him playing much that could end the game. And I'm going to swing in. He's not leaving himself up enough for O-Stone, which is be what I would do. Oh, perfect. So he's thinking big blocker. Big blocker. I gain the life. I gain the life and I be safe. But I have a word for you, and it goes like this. Obligation time. Come on and join my side. I got obligation. I'm going to, oh, you're just gonna quit. You should quit. No? You're gonna make me do it? This guy. Yep. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm thinking, I should bring in a few things. Those guys for certain should come in. And Ooze isn't great. Dismember really isn't so hot for me. I got the Artifact Hate just in case. It's good if it gets in the graveyard, even if it's binned, it's not terrible. Endbringer is still pretty solid. Lightning Bolt, well, fun is not particularly awesome for me. The gaining life is not good because I'm either going to have it or I'm not. So gaining 2 life wouldn't be ideal. Ratchet Bomb, I think, is a little bit slow. I mean, I could pull out some of the little dinky artifacts, but in the grand scheme of things, not great. This hand is pretty fast. Myself a Reshaper. It's a threat he needs to at least deal with. Couple turns out, though. Get my ramp going. I don't know, I might just be a little slow. I mean, I'm gonna get in for 5 beats with Reality Smasher. But he could probably have a fully assembled Tron. Next turn, there's his map. So he either has it or he's gonna search for it next turn. It gives me 1 extra turn. So I don't have Smasher yet, but I do have the Elf. Sorry, I always just assume I have a Temple, but I didn't, so... Well, that doesn't hurt. It's a little bit of mana ramp anyway. Dismember my Elf? Alright. Take 4 damage instead of 3. I guess... No. I'd probably save something like that for something scarier. You're not going to have full Tron, but he is going to be able to cast something for 5. Maybe Thought Knot? Or the ever so frightening Chromatic Sphere. No! Cycle, cycle, cycle. That is a lot of card cycling. No, I want that card. No, I want that card. No. I'm thinking I know Smasher seems good, but I want to know what threat he's got going on. He keeps digging for something. Hopefully I could use Ancient Stirrings. Use Ancient Stirrings to dig for a Thought Knot, and then at least I get a look at his hand. See whether this is something that's ultimately winnable. versus something that is not winnable for me. I'll just go for the plain forests. So let's stirrings and see what I have come up. Nothing. Guess I'll take the obligator. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast the Reality Smasher because I'm in for 5. It is something he'll have to deal with. If he might Karn it. He could. Doesn't quite have enough for Ulamog yet. Sad about your dismember now, eh? That'd have been a better dismember target. I have 3. I have 6. I could double Obligator in for 6. Oh, is it going to Ulamog? Do you have enough? Karn Liberated. So what are you going to take? I guess Smasher? Smasher is a good choice, yeah. Puts him in bolt range, though. It's got 1 floating mana, 3... Okay, so no Thought Knots in hand, because that's what I would have done there. Another Cavernous Souls. Let's do another Elf. So I think I'm going to go Reshaper. I'll blow up his Karn. I should have. That was a misplay. Probably should have played 1 Obligator in for 3. But I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. 8. Karn 2.0! That's a lot of Karns. It's like a veritable carnage. Oh! It's 14, eh? Thragtusk. Okay, so I can steal. He's gonna gain some life. Slowing some things down. That's not great for me. What was going on there? Oh, maybe did I pick the wrong cavern? Well, let's just use both the caverns. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Seems like a good play. Chances are good you don't have a 3rd Karn. No, I don't have a 3rd Karn, but I have an Ulamog. Boom. Holy Thrag Tusks. It's gonna make it really tough to kill you. Ugh. That seems pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if the card advantage is going to be enough. Yeah, it's a good choice. So much mana. Big mana is so tough at this point to get over. I mean, Ugin's fine. He's gonna 3-point me, but none of these creatures, he can't take any of the creatures. I mean, you could try, but they're all colorless, so it's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna block 1. Yeah, that's what I need. More freaking land. Oh, there we go. I did not need another Thrag Tusk. Let's swing it. Either block it, or it won't. It's like the battle of the top decks now. Looks like your top deck is stronger than mine. And that, my friend, is game. Concede that up. Those Thrag Tusks in there. I guess. I mean, the Ancient Grudge is good. Mind Stone better. I mean, speed, I think, helps me more than anything else in this deck. Oh, I didn't want to get rid of an Obligator. I don't know, I think Endbringer at the end of the day might not be good enough. I don't know. A Tron. Okay, sorry, I'm lying. I don't know if that's right or not, but no, that's aggressive. All right. I mean, that's something to do on turn 2. Now, is it better play Reshaper first? It might be. No, turn 2 Thought Knot is great, but he's slow, so I don't need to get in there right away. If I get the Reshaper down, I get myself a blocker, but I also get in for 4. And then give him a little bit more time. I mean, I could also do it this way too. No. Thought Knot is a good play. That's the better play. Thought Knot, turn 2. That's why we do it. That's why the ramp package is there. Don't doubt the Thoughtseize on a stick. So he's got it assembled already. So let's remove that. So what did he have? He's going to Sylvan Scry. He's got to reveal it. So we've got O-Stone. He's got to complete it. The mine is out. Okay. Well, he's going to take 5. I'm going to be able to cast Reshaper. Reality Smash would be good. Obligator seems good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's do both. Because he's not going to have enough to cast O-Stone and pop it. So this way gets me in for 10? Oh no, Reshaper summon sickness, so not paying attention. Still 7's decent. Got in his hand now. I have no idea. Reality Smasher would certainly be nice. Could end the game right away. You're gonna do nothing? Okay. Well, let's take whatever Scares me the most, I guess. What were you hoping for? Why didn't you put down your O-Stone? That makes no sense to me. And that's game. That